Garrett, and joining us in studio at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island all this weekend from the movie Semi-Pro and more. Here's Jay Phillips. What's going on, Jay?
Everything and nothing all at the
Yeah,
same
baby.
time.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Boy, did I love that Jackie Moon. Boy, did I love that movie. And I loved his fro almost as much as I loved Fletch's fro in the movie Fletch.
Right.
Jackie Moon did, has a great fro, but not as good as Fletch. But
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't guarantee that Fletcher's was an all-natural fro.
what you're
Did
telling
you-
me
are
right
you a
now?
method actor?
Do I think?
I'm telling you
you're
right
telling
now.
me right now.
By first-hand experience.
What I think
that
you're going to tell me.
That the Jackie Moon fro was 100% authentic.
Wow.
He grew that. It took like when the first time I met him and shook his hand. He was growing out the fro, and he had a good old white fro growing, and it was incredible. And we had fun with it, and he continued to grow it out another 2 inches before the movie
He had
started.
the pick comb hidden in there and everything.
I was the only one in the film that decided to rock the comb.
Right.
The pick in there with mine. That was my little tag. I had my pick hanging out to the side. I went with the fight the power pick.
Very Globetrotters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah,
He made a statement.
Yeah,
He made a statement.
I
of the
did.
book.
I tried to. It was a timepiece.
Yeah.
And throughout that time, that's what was going down. So I figured I needed the pork chop sideburns and the nice little pick fro.
Oh man, and you were one of the men, one of the main men in there.
The point guard.
You were the guy.
There's no team without a point guard.
You had your Andre 3000 at the end of the day. Is he 3000 or 2000? How many
three.
thousands?
I think
is
it's
he?
It's
3,000?
Yeah, 3 stacks. That's what we call them. 3 stacks.
Do I sound like a white guy right now? I think I'm feeling like a white guy. Right now.
You
You're
are.
white.
Yeah.
So it has its benefits.
You take the good with the bad, right?
Yeah.
Jay Phillips, our
Take
guest
that
right
over
here.
under any day, right?
Jay Phillips, our guest right here on Zito and Garrett again at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island. What do you think about that debate last night? Did you watch that debate?
Every minute of it.
You did. You watched every minute.
I watched it. Yeah, there wasn't nothing else to do. But
yeah.
no, it was cool, man.
Well, South Park was on. They had the Honey Boo Boo episode of South Park last
That's
night.
what Honey Boo Boo is. I saw
Yeah.
people tweeting about that.
Yeah.
So apparently that was the other people. That was
the other thing
That was
going
the
on.
47%
Yeah.
that was watching cartoons.
You know what?
That's
I'm there.
That's what that was.
I like South Park and Honey Boo Boo. This is my night.
Yeah. There was the 47% were definitely watching it. But
The debates were cool, man. It's like watching it. I watched it firsthand, and then I went back and watched some of the CNN reports on to see who did what, and it was funny to see that everything that I thought was absolutely wrong.
I think
according to CNN.
America, America thought the exact same thing as you.
I was like, wow, okay, this dude is talking in circles. He ain't said nothing about nothing. He ain't answered one question, but he sounded really good and aggressive by not answering anything. And then CNN loved it. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I think America was pretty confused by last night with the president, doing what he did.
You seemed a little late. See that? It's so funny because it's not even about the words you could say. You could be speaking a foreign language.
Yeah.
They even say you turn the sound off and just watch the guys, and you can pick a winner. And it's all about a presentation, I guess.
Does the president look like a black Alfred E. Newman?
Here's the problem. I don't know who Alfred E. Newman is.
From Mad Magazine, no? You don't know?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I think he just kind of got a little bit of that going on.
He got a little mad in him.
Yeah.
A little bit of mad. Here's my thing with it, right? I think we don't take this into account. Yesterday was his 20th anniversary.
Oh, I took it into
and his
account.
wife
Oh,
was in
boy,
the front row.
Yeah.
So you imagine having to go to work on that day?
Or going home.
Or going home
Yeah.
after that. So you see how long after
doubt.
the debate he sat there and talked to the whole Romney family?
Right.
He was trying not to get back to the crib. You think he had an argument with Romney? You wait till he get back to the house and have the debate with Michelle about why couldn't we do this tomorrow? You're the president. You POTUS, man. You mean to tell me you can't move this back a day?
You didn't see this coming on the schedule?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right?
Oh, I took
It's like
that.
he must have forgot about the anniversary and then realized afterwards, oh, that's the same day, but couldn't get it done as far as switching the date.
Yeah, Jay Phillips is our guest right here.
I
on
think the
Zito and
Republicans made that happen.
You think so?
Yeah,
They
like,
scheduled
we're
it
not,
on the guys.
Yeah, we're not going to move it. You got to work on this thing. We want to see how you do
You think
under
they got
real
that
pressure.
kind of juice? They got that kind of juice?
I don't know.
I figure the president
I
has
know
all the
nothing
juice.
about politics at
Yeah.
all, other than these debates. I can watch these all day because it's just watching an argument. It's like a
Nothing
reality
else,
show.
There's nothing else on. It's on every channel, so you don't have a whole lot of options,
Right.
except the Honey Boo Boo South Park episode, like we've already mentioned twice.
Right. It's like watching an episode of Jersey Shore. It matters. That's what the debates were last night.
Who's going to run the country?
Yeah.
The situation or
Snooki. Yeah. I'm going with Snooki.
Again, you can catch Jay Phillips this weekend at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island, 389-6900. Call for tickets, 389-6900.
Jay, you're just blowing up these days. What's on the horizon for you? More movies, TV? Just going to keep touring? Do you have a master plan? You taking it as it comes?
A little bit of all of that, man. I have, television. I have nothing specific set up, but I do have, a bunch of things. I have a deal with NBC that I'm working on. Hopefully, getting on another sitcom with them. I was on the sitcom with them 2 years ago.
Well, what sitcom?
Kath and Kim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Molly Shannon and Selma Blair, Mikey Day, and myself. So now, I'm waiting on the next round of those. But honestly, I guess we could be frank about it. There's only like 4 to 5 roles for black folks on primetime television. You know what I mean? So I got to pretty much compete with the rest of Black America to get those 3 or 4 jobs that are available every year. So I might take a year off. You know what I mean? Supply and demand. They gotta.
Ever since BET came on, they're like, we don't need a Cosby Show or Living Color
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I don't get that. It's funny. Yeah,
That
but
is something, isn't it?
that's how it works, though. As a matter of fact, the role that I took was from a white dude.
Oh,
It was originally written for a white dude, and here I am taking jobs.
Oh,
That's
no.
what Romney was talking about. Jobs.
You'll see, on those multicultural shows where they make sure they have one Asian, one Arab-looking dude, one black guy, one Mexican, one Caucasian.
Right.
But
And then the show sucks.
yeah, because that's not real.
Yeah, it ain't
You
real.
never
don't
find
live
those groups
together.
of people hanging out.
No. That don't work out like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, Jay Phillips, you can catch him at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island. Call right now. Get some free tickets right now. 389-6900. That's 389-6900. All this weekend, again, at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island. Great having you in, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. And
But having no other way.
yeah. Well, you didn't have a choice. You had
I did have a choice.
Yeah.
I could have slept in and not answered the phone.
This is true.
But then we've been making fun of you for years, like we did with Harry Spears.
Well, that would have probably been better advertising. See there? Now he get years. I get 6 minutes.
Yeah, well,
That's
See?
really all. That's the biggest thing that's ever happened to us too. So
Yeah.
there was that. So. But Jay, good seeing you, man.
Pleasure,
Thanks again.
man.
Appreciate
All right,
you
we're gonna
coming
take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Zito and Garrett, 96 K Rock.